Hi everyone, it's Jenny from the Edison Public Library, and today we are going to be making our own DIY wind chimes. So for this craft today, what you're going to need is a cup. It could be a styrofoam cup, it could be a plastic cup, whatever you want to do. I'm actually going to paint my cup because I only had styrofoam, so I want it to look just as pretty and vibrant. You're also going to need string. So you're gonna want five 6-inch strings. So you're gonna want 5 of those. And then you're also gonna want beads. You can have any kinds of beads that you want, literally any kinds. The bigger, probably the better. I have like just regular beads, pony beads, and they probably work the best because they're large enough that when they click and clack against each other with the wind, that you'll hear it. You're also going to need scissors, and I also am going to use a pen and a paper clip to make my holes. So let's get started. The first thing I'm going to do is paint my styrofoam cup. So let's get painting. Okay everyone, so I just finished painting my cup and it's super cool. I like it. It's still a little wet, so you may see me wipe my hands off a few times, but so while I was painting and waiting for it to dry, I started making the wind chime portion of our wind chime. So what I did was I pulled a string and I cut it. This one's a little bit short, but I cut it 6 inches. And after that, I tied a knot on the one end and I made four beaded charms, right? These are going to be our wind chimes. So I have those ready to go. And then I tied the knot on the one end, I put all my beads on, and then at the top, I tied another knot just so they wouldn't fall off before I put it on my wind chime. So as I said before, I had a paper clip and I also had a pen. I think since I'm using a styrofoam cup, I should be okay with just using a paper clip. So what I'm going to do is stretch out the paper clip. You want it to kind of look like a straight line, or the best you can get, because you're just going to use it to poke. So at the top, I'm going to poke a hole. Luckily, my cup has a little hole right at the top that I can kind of use as a guide. So right in the middle, as you can see, I poked a hole directly in the middle. And then for my wind chimes, I'm going to poke 4 holes, one on each side, to tie my wind chime portion. And these holes don't have to be too big. My string that I used is actually a little bit small. So I don't want to make my string way too big, but I want to make it at least, my holes, sorry, way too big. But I want it at least big enough that I can put my string through it. Okay, so I made my holes, one on each side. I don't know if you can see it. There's one right there. There's one right there. They're not even, but it's okay. So what I'm first gonna do is start with the top. This was my 5th string. And I'm just gonna make a knot at the bottom. Some people may find it easier to put the string in first before making the knot. I actually think I'm going to go with that method. Some people just will knot it and then tie it underneath. But I'm going to put it in first and try to get it in. So as you guys can see, now I have my string tied through my cup. As you can see, I knotted it at the bottom underneath, so now I can hang it. So what I'm going to do now is get the strings through the bottom side of the cup. And with this, I'm going to use my paper clip that I used before to help poke the holes in order to get the strings through. So let's get started with that. Okay, so now I have successfully poked all my strings through my cup, and so now my craft is complete. And now you have a homemade wind chime. You can hang this up outside, and as you can hear, it's not too loud, so when the wind blows, it's just gonna look really pretty. You can add more, so if you wanted to do 2 more, so they can hit maybe a little bit more, you definitely can. You could also substitute the beads with buttons or anything else you have laying around the house. But overall, this is what your DIY kids wind chime is going to look like. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope to see you all soon and have a great day. Bye.